My bro string a bell and I'm Barksdale, hit of the chair. You get rich or you die, but I'm notorious, got all eyes. Straight out of the jungle, I've been walking for like 8 miles. Since we was drinking juice, they claim we menace to society. So if we say that often, we'll be paid in full by... Yo, what's going on, good people? Another day, another $1 million conversation. It's your boy, Marcus B. This is a super special episode for y'all right here. It's the first one we doing in person. Man, I got my nephew in the building with me, but y'all know him as Clinton Burton Jr. Which you like top 100 right now.
Yeah, 74.
ESPN. I was checking that out. Boston College commit. What's up with you, man? Welcome to the show.
What's up? Happy to be here, man.
All right, boom. So this is how we start them off like this. I got the album still up. It's on all platforms. We living in historic times right now, you know. Right. To sum it up in a positive way, what you doing to stay up, man, with all this going on?
For real, with no season going on, for real, I just been grinding, man, for real, like, you know what I'm saying, working. I've been trying to find different ways to make money, for real. During quarantine, I've been trying to find ways to find myself outside of football, you feel what I'm saying? So, just seeing how I can network, how I can branch out a little bit instead of just training all the time, how I can get around, can I get my image out there, you feel what I'm saying? So
how's that going for you as far as networking and stuff? Cause I'm interested in that too. I'm working on it myself.
Well, at first, cause I'm usually like kind of antisocial,
yeah.
So
I think
really
that's the family thing.
Yeah, it's more like, you know what I'm saying, getting yourself out there for real, just branching out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it hasn't been hard really, just kind of, being myself in front of people more than in private. So
that's a good way to sum it up. Like I said, your comfort zone is really the most uncomfortable place you could be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that don't allow you to...
Yeah, you can't grow in your comfort. Yeah,
exactly.
You can't grow in comfort.
So with the pandemic and everything, has that impacted like your workout schedule? Cause I know you had like a whole schedule. Last time I talked to you before this hit, you was like, workout from such and such time. And
well, I got more free time now.
Okay.
So yeah, it's definitely like... It's went up. Yeah, so like usually, I'm grinding from like during school, I'll be up at about 6. I get home like 11.
Yeah.
So so now I can't train. I can't, school's not there and practice is not there. So it's all on me. So like this is going to determine like when you go back to the field now, you're going to see who been working on their own time and who just been.
Yeah, it's a discipline though.
For me, I run at about 6 a.m. Get my run over. It's only 2 miles. It takes me about 13, 14 minutes usually. Then I go to lifting. I take lifting is about 45 minutes. So that's I do that from about 7 to about 7:45. Then I kind of got some downtime. I don't go to the field till 10.
Yeah.
Go to the field and if I start at 6 like I'm supposed to, I usually be done by 1 o'clock. So I got the rest of the day to just do me,
Man, it's interesting, man. Especially with sports. I was talking to one dude on one episode. He runs track, and the track season got canceled. And like he really, like one day they had practice, the next day everybody got to go home. You feel me?
Yeah. So
it's been real interesting, and even seeing with the NBA how they adjusted to it. But then it's so much going on right now.
I can't really do as football is a game. You know what I'm saying? You kind of need people to play. You know what I'm saying? So. For me, I just been working out by myself. Yeah. That's probably gonna slow everybody down a little bit because you can't do, it's a competitive game, so you can't really, do your one-on-ones and stuff because of COVID. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, you can hold little workouts, maybe 5. It got to be under 10 people. You feel what I'm saying? So you use about 5, 6 people come out. You can do your little training, but for real, I can train all I want. In order to get better at football, you got to play football. It's not like basketball, Basketball is a craft sport. Yeah. For me, I need other people to practice, you know what I'm saying, to get better at it. So it is what it is.
So let's run it back, man. Let's run it back to the beginning. When was the first time you remember picking up a football?
We born basketballs in this family. For real.
But you know what? I remember, I don't know if you remember, I don't even know what years it was, how old either one of us were. You was over here like a week before Christmas or something. So that means it's December. You wanted to play football, bro. It's just me and you. We outside. I don't know if I'm just like handing you the ball off and you running.
Yeah, it was backyard.
All you was talking about was Madden 07 at the time. So,
yeah, Mike Vick was on
that kind of date us a little bit.
Yeah.
But, you was like,
but we also had mean hooping sessions though.
For sure.
We was out there hooping for like 6 hours at a time.
Just like 100.
Yeah, like we was outside just hooping all day. Like then Dallas and them will come over with hoop some more. So like for me, it's always been torn between the two for real. But I probably picked up a football at 6. I started playing at 6. So I actually was really good. So I just kept playing. Of course, I always loved basketball. So I've always kept that around. Huh?
What was the first position?
I was chubby, remember? So I wasn't playing a skill position at first. I was what, D tackle? I was a DN at first. DN. I played DN when I was in flag. Okay. I was nice though. I was nice. And then I first tackle year I was playing D tackle. I was chubby. I wasn't big at D tackle, but you know it is what it is. and then as I got older, I kind of thinned out. Like I just got skinnier and skinnier as I got taller. So like,
you shoot straight up.
Yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying. And then I played basketball every day, so you know what I'm saying. I got longer.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely hoop a lot.
Yeah, so
we was hooping in Chesterfield or something one time. It was like some kids in your neighborhood or something. We was hooping against them.
Oh, I hated Chesterfield. So happy I grew up over East, man. Lord have mercy. Lord, I'm so happy I only lived over there for a year. Thank God.
No, for real. So when did you get into, I guess, playing the skill positions? When was that like?
When did I start playing skill, man? Tight end is considered a skill, actually.
Right.
And probably around, I want to say, maybe my 4th year of football. I kind of like got skinny, so.
There it is, right
So I hit 9, then around like 9, 10. Yeah, I got skinny, real tall. I was like kind of tall back then, so. Yeah, I played tight end and receiver. And then, before you ask, I played corner.
Yes, sir.
I played corner. That's when I started playing corner, which is what I play now. It's kind of crazy that I still play it.
Full circle moments, man. That's what it's all about.
Definitely.
So, boom. From there, you know, you talk about flag, and I guess you played rec, didn't you? Or did you play rec?
Yeah, a lot of rec, yeah.
So how did you get to with the Hurricanes?
Mm-hmm.
That's when to me it was like, oh, this is different now.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know, the Hurricanes is a travel team. So they travel. You got to make the team. It's crazy. It's rec. You know what I'm saying? You got to make the team in rec. But let me see. Okay, so I grew up with my grandmother in the city. And 7th grade, I go back to my dad's house, you know, for a year. And that's where I meet the Canes.
What year was that?
Canes. I just got to 7th grade. That was my first, you know what I'm saying? So I just graduated. So what you think?
I'm trying to figure out how old
was I? Well, we 3 years apart. So
3 years. So boom, you was.
If I was 11, 12. So you was 15.
Yeah. So you're like 13.
Yeah, I started playing with the Canes and like, I started getting ranked as like a middle schooler. It's crazy. Like.
So did you see that coming? Like, did you think that was gonna happen that soon as a middle schooler? Like, I can't even imagine how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Like people are looking at you at middle school.
Well, middle school, I had 2 different things from middle school because my 7th grade year I was like that. So I'm the dude, I'm ranked and all that. I'm the only dude, I'm the youngest dude in the basketball team because I told you I still love basketball. Yeah, so everybody know me as like a hooper, like. Oh yeah, CJ, he be at the wild every day hooping.
No, sure. I remember. I was supposed to hit some of them when I said with y'all, man.
Yeah, So you know what I'm saying. I'm hooping every day. You know, my sister played basketball, my dad played basketball, my brother played basketball. So it was like, you know what I mean. So for us, it's just hooping. Yeah. And then like 7th grade, you know, I'm the youngest on the basketball team, so I'm kind of known for that. Yeah. It wasn't really football at the time, but. Eventually, people found out, you can play football. Yeah, so I was, you know what I'm saying? I was being the man in middle school it was that. Yeah, I was that. Like, you walk down the hallway, people dap you up, you don't know them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then, the word spreads fast. So it wasn't just my school. I go to other schools, and they'll be like, that's CJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, it was cool. I always kind of like been quiet.
Yeah, so how was the attention?
So like of course, like I know people know me, but I don't really know them.
Yeah,
you know
so it come on weird.
So I was just like, I'm a quiet kid. My grades always been up for real.
Yeah,
like,
that's super important.
I had my headphones in, my hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? I was that kid, like for real. Tell you the truth.
No, for sure. And even like speaking of like the grades being up, I noticed with the Hurricanes. I don't know if it was like it was something they did where they talked about the importance of making sure that everybody that played, the grades was up. And I know that you, like you said, outstanding grades. So juggling that, being a student athlete, how you do that, how you manage it.
Well, being a student, I'm gonna tell you how this. Nobody likes school. I ain't gonna lie. So I mean, it's always difficult. But for me, okay, like grandma never played with grades. That's one thing she don't play with. So for me, I learned that early. The school part of it. I've always been athletic, so that just kind of fell into place. But
and then you want to play football, you gotta have to go.
Yeah. So grandma never played with. You know what I'm saying? I may have got in trouble a lot, but my grades was good. So my grades was always good. So being a student athlete it's no easy task because you feel what I'm saying. To tell you the truth, the athletes who focus more on their sport are usually better at the sport.
Yeah, see, that's why I asked.
That's kind of how the thing trickles, but what they don't tell you is you do need both.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Even after school. So I've always, I never want to be no dumb person for real. Like I always felt like that's not funny. Like that's not cool. So
for sure.
I always, just made sure I did what I was supposed to do in school, A's and B's. School not really that hard. You really just gotta do your assignment, So I just focus on my work, man, and then this is how I did it. For me, if I do what I got to do now, I can do what I want to do later.
So I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I just did what I needed to do in school. Boom, get my grades. So then after school, I can go and let all my energy out, you know what I mean, on the field or on the court, wherever one I was going to. So that's how I did it. I use it as like motivation. Like, okay, I finished this assignment.
It's an incentive for sure.
So, it's always been like that for me.
I was about to say something. You was going in. There was something about being a student athlete. Let me see. Let me recount that.
It's no joke.
Nah, basically what I was gonna say, you was talking about how most people focus on their sport. But then to me, right, this is where education always comes in with anything. I feel like sports especially are mental. You gotta have the mental right. So you gotta be building your IQ because it's something you could take from this and you could apply it to sports, you know what I'm saying? Whether it could be small things, big things, you know what I mean? Things that we hear every day in school that you might not realize. But I mean when you taking them notes, you retaining all that in your brain. So it helps to build your IQ, and IQ is extremely important in all sports, especially in defense. With what you do, stupid important to me.
Exactly.
So boom. So how you played for the Canes? What, that was just middle school? Time?
Yeah, that was middle school. Middle school, I played for the Canes, 7th and 8th. 6th grade, I was still living around here. 6th grade, I was still living around here, and sixth grade, I was still in the city. They don't really play football like that. It was more basketball. 7th grade, I got back into football. Played for the Canes. Then 9th grade, I ended up going to Baltimore, Maryland.
So, well, before we even get there, were you fully committed, do you think, to football at that time? Like, as in, did you know this is what you wanted?
Well, I've always had the dream of going to the NFL and NBA. You feel what I'm saying? I always had that dream. You heard me when I was little. Like, my mind been set since I was little. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to 7th, 8th grade, I was kind of torn. Like, okay, now I'm really good at basketball too.
Between which one
you feel what I'm saying? I'm the only youngest kid on the basketball team, and I play. It's not like I'm a whole starter, right? So like, you know what I mean? I'm good at both. I love playing both. You know what I mean? I want to say I've been committed since about 8th grade because I had the school thing. So I've been pretty committed. I know what I wanted to do, pretty much my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But as I've gotten older, it's just gotten more concrete.
But that's that self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? That's growing me.
Yeah, I know what I want to do and when I want to do it.
So boom, how you end up in Maryland, man?
Oh man, I
want to know that story,
man. So okay, you remember y'all was saying I was ranked in middle school and stuff. So in middle school, I was ranked and all this, and so I had these different schools come after me.
High schools looking
like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting recruited to go to high school, and I play on this travel team, so it's not just like it's not just like schools around the area. It's schools, you know what I'm saying?
That's in
Florida,
football,
Florida, Pennsylvania, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Like schools are like, oh, like we'll pay for him to live here, basically. And then you still got the hometown schools, like, you know, you gonna leave home just to, you know what I'm saying? So it was difficult. I ain't gonna lie. Like how I ended up at St. Francis is kind of cool. You feel what I'm saying? They seen me at a rec game. They seen me, you know what I'm saying? They was they came and watched me. I think I scored like 4 touchdowns. My shoe fell off. It was crazy. It was like a crazy game. Normal for me. It was blowout for real.
Yeah, put it in the movie.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? I really was expecting to stay home. For the most part, like, you know, I'm gonna be home, just go to the Holland Springs or wherever I go. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good.
Because that's what we used to.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So, my father was having, you know, problems. We was moving around a lot. You know what I mean? I was gonna play high school where I was, but I was moving around. I had family things going on, and my dad didn't have a lot of money. So, St. Francis. Was in Baltimore, inner city school. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to the city, so it wasn't really different. But Baltimore's a little worse than Richmond. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, they told my dad they gonna pay for a place for me to live, and I'm gonna get 3 meals a day, which was enough for him. And of course, they were just kind of starting when I got there. You feel? It wasn't like this big school yet. You know what I mean? So
boy, is that a journey?
So when I got there, I'm kind of like part of their puzzle to start something. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of their first freshman classes. The year before so the year before they had like a bunch of transfers. You know what I'm saying? Older kids building the program up. And so I'm part of the young generation. Like I started as a freshman there. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a senior. So
your freshman year, right? Y'all won the state championship.
Yeah, we won.
I believe I was there.
Yeah, we won. We won. First year we was in the league. And we ended up getting kicked out.
That's when y'all got the ESPN joint, right?
Yeah, so after that, we got kicked out the league, man. That was crazy. We got kicked out of the league. I ain't really even play. I was a freshman, for real. So, for real, that was a struggle. That whole freshman year, you go from being a man to like just being humbled. You just at the bottom of the pile now.
Do you think that's important though?
Yeah, I think. You remember you was talking about the comfort zone, man? St. Francis took me out of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine a 14-year-old kid like in the city.
Especially at that age.
Yeah, sure. I'm 14. I'm 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in a whole different city. You know what I'm saying? Away from my parents. And it's a little more freedom. It's like going to college at 14.
Yeah,
imagine going to college at 14. Yeah, like you're in college at 14 years old and like you got to learn how to do certain things by yourself. Like,
quick.
You know what I mean? So I want to say going to St. Francis taught me more about life than anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I got to budget money? I wasn't on most kids up there were on an allowance. You know what I mean? I wasn't on an allowance. It was just give money. When I get money, save it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning how to budget $20 a week at 14.
That's dope, though, man.
Like, so.
That's for sure dope because all that just helps you in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's super important because the average high school kid
doesn't know.
For sure. Like me as a high school kid, like at 14, just you saying that, Jordans, bro. Like
Jordans, girls,
the J's, bro.
Yeah, Jordans, girl. True Religion was hot.
True Religion,
that's all.
Levi.
Yeah, like I was thinking about how I'm gonna eat. What I'm gonna eat, like on the weekend when I gotta stay up there, because they'll feed you during school, but they don't tell you.
But that's
it's on the weekend. Bro. Yeah, so
it
was different. It was different, man. I was 14, like basically, like it almost felt like I was on my own, and I was coming home on the weekends or every other weekend, but. Man, it's a 3-hour trip, so I get home on Friday night, man. Yeah, I'm staying Saturday, Sunday morning. I'm leaving.
Time to go back.
You know what I mean? So it was humbling, man. I'm just.
Oh, you homesick?
That's a homesick. I want to say I didn't want to be there because I want to be at home. You know, I have trouble at home. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of started slacking. Yeah. You know, in the end of 8th grade, like I was just like, I'm the dude. I'm good at sports, like. It'll work.
That's what a lot of people mess up at, though, man.
Yeah, I was comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? So I think I would have still been comfortable at home. I'm not gonna lie, because they was planning on me being that dude, you know.
Yeah.
The level of competition is a little different back home than around the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it was different, man, but I think it worked out for the best, honestly. For real, to tell you the truth.
So boom, after ninth grade, what changed?
After ninth, so I gained work ethic. That's what changed.
Okay.
You know,
so were you seeing, like, did you have somebody, I guess, you looked up to on the team or workout partners, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that kind of made you want to be like, all right, I'm going to go harder.
It actually was. It was my man Quasi and Quincy, right? So Quincy, a little dude,
You already know he got to work out.
Yeah, so he little, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, he kind of cut. You know, I'm still scrawny. I'm 14.
Yeah.
You know, so he kind of cut. And he like 5'6", dude. He starts receiver. And I played DB. You know what I'm saying? So really, you know, but he from DC, right? So I ain't gonna lie, man. He taught me a lot. Like, he kind of like took me up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we was in the weight room, and I just got there. He was giving me lifting tips. He was like, do this, you know what I'm saying? Look at the bar when you lifting and stuff like that. And so what happened is me and him kind of got close, and his father is a trainer.
Oh, wow. Yep.
So now instead of going to Virginia every weekend, I'm going to DC. You know what I'm saying? So now I kind of got like 3 homes. I can go to Richmond, DC, or Baltimore. And they all 3 is kind of like home for me. Yeah. So like, I was going to DC every weekend, and what changed was just work ethic. Like, I already had work ethic, you know what I'm saying, as a middle schooler. I was I prided myself on at least working hard. But I kind of learned how to grind when I got that thing. So I'm talking about waking up at 5 a.m., lifting, intense lifting, you know what I'm saying?
That's a dedication.
Everything kind of got more detailed. Okay, I can't step here. I got to step this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, learning the technique of things, you know what I'm saying? Because the position I play is a craft. You know what I'm saying? So one wrong step and it's a catch. Whereas I take the right step, it's a, you know what I'm saying? So
that's super important.
Yeah, attention to detail was big. I learned film. I was learning how to break down film, how to watch different receivers, like how to
so that's
really
tackle. Right there, man.
Yeah,
that's what separates people to me.
Yes, that was big. I actually learned football for real. So I really, you know what I'm saying, instead of just big play every time, I know, you know what I'm saying, what's right. I know where to go. And then, you know, experience is the best teacher for real.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Yeah,
I wholeheartedly agree with you.
I'm playing now. I went from a no-name freshman. I was on varsity, but I went from like a no-name freshman. In my second year, I didn't grind so much that whole offseason that now I start. So I took all the senior positions. I'm only a sophomore, like a true sophomore. Like, and it's probably like 6 senior DBs on the team, and I start over all of them.
You think any of them hated on you?
No, they ain't hate. They was my guys. They was my guys. Man. They understood who I was. Like, I was, you know, they didn't do everything right. I was kind of like, at that time, I was like, I'm going to do everything right. So my grades was good. Coaches loved that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Then on the field, I'm the hardest worker. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie, I was kind of like in the middle in terms of height and stuff. Like, and stuff. I wasn't, you know, the most athletic at that point. So I'm still young. You feel what I'm saying? So they were a little more athletic, but remember that trainer? Man, I was cut. My technique was better. For the most part, I want to say, you feel what I'm saying? I really had good technique.
Yeah, that's what's hard though, man.
Yeah, and I was just grinding, like, and everybody could see I was grinding. Like, you could see my body change. You could see how I was on the field change. My mindset change. I'm not thinking about home. I'm thinking, like, what I got to do, what I got to do. So that was big, man. And then I had that breakout game at the end of my sophomore year, and I just blew up.
What's the stat? Give us the stat line, man.
Man, I think I had like.
I know you remember.
I'm a DB. I had like 7 tackles, forced fumble. I had a chase down. Boom. I had a fumble recovery.
Yeah.
So I had like a few pass breakups. It was big game ESPN.
I'm about to say, this don't seem like this too long.
Yeah, this ain't like.
Wait a minute. This was the game that was on.
Yeah. This is So. It's the end of the year. We ain't really play nobody that year.
This was like December, wasn't it?
My best game of that year was on TV in Georgia at the end of December. Yeah. So I actually played better in the biggest game I had my year. So
that's wild. That's like 2018, right?
Yeah, it's like I think it maxed out at like 4,000 or 5,000 people there, bro.
Bro, I remember that so well, bro. 'Cause I had just started talking to my girlfriend around the same time.
Yeah,
so
like it was crazy. Like it was crazy.
Game, like my nephew on ESPN.
Like
right
ESPN,
now.
like you know what I'm saying. I'm 15 now. 15 about to turn 16. I turned 16 right after the season. Like, dang, like I'm playing on ESPN. At the time, my Instagram name was ESPN_. Like I'm playing on ESPN.
Pop phone watch football, man. We in there watching football, man.
Yeah, I know. We don't even watch football like that. So
football.
like, I was on TV at 15. It was cool.
Yeah, that was wild, man.
Yeah, and it ended up being my best game. So
when them offers start coming in?
Oh man, that song.
This giving you some time to sit back and reflect.
I need water.
This always important.
Man, they came in a blink of an eye.
Hey, if y'all like it, what y'all see, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell.
Definitely, y'all gonna see this.
We in here. This ain't so.
Man, offers start coming in, boy. Oh, I'm gonna say. So I told you that game, sophomore year, biggest game of the, biggest game.
So
I had the best game.
Probably still in DVR.
Yeah, so like I'm unranked, unknown at that point. I was ranked in middle school. That don't mean nothing in high school. So you know what I'm saying? And what made it so cool is because I was kind of losing hope, man, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't know why I expected things to happen like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But my friends back home were getting offers. Even though I was playing better teams, they were getting offered because they had a little more.
They was already standing.
Yeah, so they looked like that. I look like a star on the team, but they look like the star of the team. Yeah. So it's like different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you're an all-star.
Yeah, all my teammates are good. Yeah. So like back home, they playing both sides of the ball. I'm playing one side of the ball. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So they got more film. Found a way to stand out. You know what I'm saying? It's feel like the girls is all in their face. They don't really know me. I'm just a kid from Maryland. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, they're like, oh, he in Maryland. Nobody care about him. So they getting offers and stuff, and I'm kind of like, I kind of feel bad. Like I feel like I'm good or better than, I'm not cocky, but you know what I'm saying. Of course, when you work hard, you feel like you're better. So
you're supposed to.
And I feel like I was working so hard and I wasn't getting nowhere. So I go had that game, and I got one offer, but it wasn't really that big, right?
Yeah.
Spring season, I remember.
What was the first one?
The first one. Okay, the first one was in 8th grade. You know that. First one was UVA. Okay, but first real offer. Now, real offer is a committable offer, which is an offer, like, schools will offer you, but, like, it's not committable. They just offer you just so other schools won't get you. But this is a school I can, like, when I start getting real offers, okay, y'all not going to believe this. Okay, the first one was Michigan. Okay, Michigan came in there. They kind of just offered me because I'm a big sophomore at the time. So, like, I got Michigan where I'm hyped. Got some. It wasn't really committable, honestly, but they, you know what I'm saying, they love me, Michigan. Man, I come in the gym, and my head coach comes up to me. This is the real first offer. This is really not a lot of people's first offer because they so good. So I'm sitting down, chilling. Study hall, and my head coach coming in and said, I just got off the phone with Nick Saban. You really like your tape. He gonna call you tonight. And he says it loud. Yeah. Like, he trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody can hear him, right? Sure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the gym just looking like, are you serious? Like, I'm just looking at everybody looking at me like, the whole room just looking at me like.
Everybody ready to start going harder.
Man, they was hyped for me because the team, everybody on the team has offers already. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of like the young pup still. Like,
so like everybody.
So, and not even the good players don't have Alabama. Like, I got Alabama now. Like,
word.
So I'm just sitting there, they're like, everybody like, as soon as he leaves, everybody jumping on me like, yo, this is crazy. Like, so, like, my first big offer was Alabama.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, Alabama.
Super
Alabama. Yeah, they just won a national championship.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so Bama was first, and then Florida. Florida came right after. It's like when Bama offered, like, I swear.
Everybody else started pouring in.
Man, it was like the snap of a finger, though. Like, I'm still a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all you see is it go from Bama to Florida.
I couldn't keep up, man. I tried.
Georgia, Clemson. I got Clemson the end of my sophomore year. That was my dream school. Clemson and Ohio State, I always wanted to go to them. So yeah, so I didn't get Ohio State till late. I didn't get Ohio State till my junior year. Man, I'm talking about they started rolling. They went from about 10 offers to 20 to then about 27. I'm talking about. Sometimes I had to make a list, dog.
Yeah,
I had to make a
grade,
list.
that's a lot to manage.
I had to make a list on my phone, dog, to keep up with all the schools. So I remember in my head all the schools that offered me at the time. You know what I'm saying? And then when the ball got rolling, they got rolling. I went from like nobody to like a 4-star. Now I'm ranked. I'm on 247 and all this. You know, they got articles and
yeah, it's crazy.
People want to interview you. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why we had to get the exclusive.
Yeah, I'm playing on TV. I'm playing on TV at, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting interviews like, how was it? Boom, boom.
That's dope.
And of course, you kind of get complacent. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna ask. How does it? Because you in 10th grade, we still got 2 more years to go, and all of it just rolls.
Yeah, so for me, I always see my birthday twin, Michael Jordan. I know you watched that documentary. Yeah, I get motivated off of everything. So I kind of was in a point, like, of course I'm getting offers, but I still felt unappreciated. Like, okay, now I got these offers. What do I do now? And so, like,
you on a minute. That's something I would say. That's why I just
like,
kind of
what do I do now? So I got what I want. You know what I'm saying? Do I just stop and get lazy, or, you know what I'm saying? And we got a big schedule by junior year, big year. So like we playing IMG. You know what I'm saying? We playing teams in Florida, teams in California. I got to be on my stuff, and I still got a lot to work on. So I end up having a new trainer, which is like a family member almost. Man, Coach Justin, he like my family. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I end up having a family member, and he inserted that he made sure I was still on my stuff. So I go to the workouts. He know what my potential is. He know I'm good. But he ain't gonna treat me like I'm just a normal player there. He gonna be on me. For sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like 5 things to irritate me. Like, hey, he coming at Jane like, hey, see, like I heard you getting soft. Like, so then I'm getting mad. I get mad on stuff like that. I'm like, what? So then I go harder. You feel what I'm saying? Or we came in there, he'll be like, yo, see, like, why you in the back of the line? And so now I go from like, you know what I'm saying, just being in there to being in the front of the line.
Yeah, making sure.
Yeah. So he was a big influence for real. Him and Coach Masai. So, like, now I go from just being a good kid on the team to, like, okay, I got to finish first in conditioning. I got to be first in, you know what I'm saying, school. Yeah. I got to be first in weight room. I got to make sure everybody else in the weight room when they supposed to be. I got to make sure everybody on time. I'm kind of become, kind of moving into the leadership position, you know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying, I keep motivated. I'm kind of feel underappreciated still. Like, I still got a lot of stuff in my game to work on. I got these offers, but that don't really mean I'm good. So, like, I just improve. I go into that summer, and I improve the things I need to work on. So, that was big. Like, I went from just playing off coverage to now I can press. I switched my weight up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, now I got experience, so I know what to do. I know what to do in certain situations. You feel what I'm saying? If you watch the film, you can kind of see, like, the biggest thing was not really making the film better, but just showing progress. That was the biggest part. So, like, I kind of go from one-dimensional to, like, oh, he can do multiple things. You can see, like, multiple things. So now my motivation is just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the 74th best player in the country. Yeah, it's there. But, like, it's 73 people. You telling me it's 73 people better than me? So now that's kind of, that motivates me. Like, that's disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. You know, other websites, I'm lower than that. So it's so disrespectful. Yeah. I take that as disrespect. Like, there's no way these kids work harder than me. There's no way. So, like, now I'm going into college, like, I just got to prove, like, all these rankings don't mean nothing because I will hit you. So. Sure. So
before we even jump into the college, I feel like that's the real meat and potatoes of the conversation. For sure. What do you think the best piece of advice you've gotten from anybody, whether it be a coach or a teacher, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Best piece of advice somebody gave to you?
Ooh, I've had a lot of advice. I'm going to say what I live by, you know what I'm saying? Perseverance is the best word I've ever heard. Well, that's the biggest thing, yeah. I say that's the one piece of information everybody, no matter who you are, need for real. That's probably because everybody goes through something. You feel what I'm saying? Some people more than others, of course. I kind of been through some stuff. You know, everybody like. So the biggest thing for me is perseverance, man. That's always what I live by. Like, how do you, when God gives you a situation, how do you overcome it? That's kind of been the biggest thing. So it's problems every year. It's different things that can motivate me every year, and how I can overcome those is biggest. That's
sure,
probably
man. I'm
biggest,
drawing a lot
biggest
of
thing.
parallels.
I can use that in football, life. You feel what I'm saying? So definitely the biggest.
It's a crazy conversation, man. I feel like this is the first time me and you really got this deep into conversation like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm drawing a lot of parallels. I'm like, yo, I be feeling that way too about music. You know what I'm saying? I draw it all back.
Yeah, it's
good.
good.
To what I do here.
Yeah, when we family, that's how I be, man.
No, for sure. I remember legit, man. So now seeing you now and even the place that you at, we all proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely proud of you.
Man. You should sleep in this room, man.
No, for sure. It was like literally a whole week.
Yeah,
wrestling in here, man.
Yeah, wrestling. That my man, college. You feel what I'm saying? One of the first people in family to go to college.
This is my last semester, man.
It might be the first. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't really got too many people in college. So it's different for us. You know,
yeah,
at least
that's
we starting our own
that's
trend.
what I think kind of draws us together.
Yeah, that's cool.
In
like
both things we do, you know what I'm saying?
Neither side of my family been to college, so it's cool. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We've never been a sport family, honestly. Like a lot of these people have, like somebody dad was in the NFL or something. Nah, for us, we just always been us for real. Do what we got to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Our farm to go to work.
Exactly.
Everybody just go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, half of them ain't finished high school. So like for us, it's cool to see us like, damn, like my uncle.
That motivates.
One of the first to go to college in the family. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
Oh, for sure. So boom. Before we get to college, I'm stretch that out. But what's 3 things like motivate you? Where you get your motivation from?
3 things that motivate me. One for me is my family, man. I'm tired of living like this, honestly. So that's probably one. Like, dang, like one day I could buy so-and-so a car. You know what I'm saying? One day we ain't gotta live like this. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'll think like, I think that's one of the biggest motivation things for me, like my family, for real. Because they've been through so much and they love seeing me eat. Like with this family, like one thing you can't say is we hate on each other. You feel me? We may have our differences, but that's one thing we never hate on each other. And we love to see each other eat at the end of the day.
Oh, so man. Especially when it's never been done before.
Yeah, so that's like a big motivation. Like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whew, he doing big things. That's a big motivation to me. And like, you know what I'm saying? Just buying my parents a house, stuff like that. That motivates me.
Oh, sure, man. See, even like what you were saying earlier, man, it's all about breaking generational curses. You know what I'm saying? When you look at, and that's not even to disrespect nobody or nothing, but the odds is always going to be stacked against you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when this person had to go through this and this person had to go through that. You start to see all that, and like I say, you take all that in. Are you going to fall into that again, or are you going to separate yourself from the bunch? And once you find whatever that is, and you put your all into it, your 10,000 hours, man, you're going to get the reward from it for sure.
Yeah, and 2 is probably the success factor. Like, for me, I always been the type of person like, okay, I'm here now and I want to keep going. Yeah. So I'm kind of greedy, I'm not gonna lie. So like,
so ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So like, for me, motivation is like, okay, how can I improve? Boom, boom, boom. Like, okay, I made it to the NFL. How do I become one of the best players in the NFL?
Sure, because you want to have the accolades.
Yeah, like I'm a very greedy person. Like I don't want to just be there. I don't want to just I don't want to be on people like, oh yeah, my nephew went to the league for 3 years and then he got cut. I want to be like, like when you see him, like dang, like my uncle, my nephew, one of the best in the league. Like look at him, like you feel what I'm saying. I don't want to be just. I don't want to. I want to be the pro title, the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl. I mean, I may not get a Super Bowl, but I want to. You know what I'm saying. I want to be the best me I can be. So that's probably the biggest for me. I want to keep going. I don't want to just be average. I think that motivates me. Not being average, like just being successful.
So boom, like you said earlier, with the pandemic, you learning more about yourself. So what are some other things you starting to have interest in, just like outside, whether it be, just other things that you could do with your brand?
Oh, this is what I like. Okay, look at this shirt, for example. Okay,
or
you think this shirt is from a store? My man made this.
Yeah, it is, man. Go ahead and plug them in.
So my man made this. Shout out my man Rez, man. I got you can follow me on Instagram. The neighborhood hero shirt. That's made in Richmond. You know what I'm saying? So what I've liked is, you know, we had this whole Black Lives Matter thing. I kind of want to bring some action into it. So, like, instead of Gucci and Louis and Jordan and stuff like that, I'm supporting black-owned businesses all the time, and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked good. You wouldn't know. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's biggest for me, like, because outside of football, outside of football, I want to be an entrepreneur. Like, that's big. I don't want to work for nobody.
Oh, that's the word.
Yeah,
that's my favorite word.
Entrepreneurship is big for me. I want to own my own thing. So that's who I found myself to be. Like, I'm very supportive. So, like, if you got a shirt, send it to me. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna post it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show it off. I'm gonna do what I do in terms of that. Like, that's what I've liked. I've liked finding, like, little stuff outside of football, like, to make money. You feel what I'm saying? Because football, it ain't like basketball. I can't be LeBron. I can't play 30. I can't play till I'm 37. I can only play till I'm 30, 32. I'm still super young. You know what I'm saying? So
it wouldn't be a smart
move. So it's good. This quarantine has brought me to learn about myself more. You know, it's giving me time. Like, okay, I can do this. How do I brand myself? How do I put my name out there?
Because once you got the name, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not just CJ the football player. I'm CJ. Like,
you a brand.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, CJ, I need this shirt. You know somebody? Yeah, I got you. Boom. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been working on different business things. I came up with this restaurant I want to start when I get older. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like during quarantine. A lot of people have dreams, but nobody puts the plan together. So I've been I come up with a dream. I see a dream. I'm gonna put that together. So I write down.
Early, man.
Yeah, I write down. I put it together. I got a girl, Treasure. She very entrepreneur like, so she know. You know, that's what she is. She in school.
Bounce ideas off.
She bounce off ideas to me or somebody down, and then she'll actually put it together. So she'll actually, write this down. So we got it. You know what I'm saying? Write this down. Boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? So. That's been good. Yeah, she studied business.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to her till we get off.
You might gotta talk to her. That's the little business person right there. So she been helping me with that, and for real, I just been branding myself, man, putting myself out there more,
man. Because once you got that in plan, that means that once everything's said and done, you can go ahead, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I'm in another uncomfortable spot, so it's different.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's
good, I'm in an uncomfortable. But think about it. Like I said, a lot of people knew me from being quiet. You know what I'm saying? I was just like you talk about you being low key. That's me at my school. That's me everywhere else. So when I got to college, I flipped everything around. So I came back to the county. People was like, "Yo, when you start talking so much?" I was like, "I don't know, man. It's just I started having these ideas and different things." So now, you know, with music, I got a whole YouTube thing I'm doing while I'm talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So some people never heard me talk this much. Or probably didn't know this was my insight. So your comfort zone is terrible, man.
Yeah. Your comfort zone. Comfortable people don't make it, bro. That's the honest truth.
And you gotta remember that you a brand. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said with this, if I'm not doing music, you know, all my interests all around here is music, sports. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why can't I do something where I'm talking about that or talking to other people that are in the same journeys as me? You know what I'm saying? We all trying to get somewhere at the end of the day. So it's all about branding yourself and having different hats to wear, you know what I'm saying? Like you can put on your football hat, your business hat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether that be your clothes or
and those are the people who stay on top. Yeah.
So man,
like with you and the, you know what I'm saying, you've been doing your music thing lately. For you to branch out into a podcast, that's different.
So I'm trying to do it early. Yeah.
Put on a different hat for that. You know?
So I'm trying to do it early, man, because once you get well-rounded, you know, it's nothing that you can't do. And it's different streams of income.
Once you get out that uncomfortable zone, you're like, oh, now I can do a lot more.
For sure. And then you'll learn something else in the process.
You'll learn something else, you know, about yourself, most importantly.
Like my boss, you know what I'm saying? I was doing Amazon. And my boss, he, had a contract with Amazon or whatever. So I was kind of picking his brain because he had some other business. He was like, man, it's no better feeling than you laying in the bed and you get your bank notification saying that money, you know, just came in your account. You ain't even have to worry about that job that day, but you still getting money from it. You know what I'm saying? Multiple streams of income is important, especially for us black people, you know what I'm saying? Young black people to be financially literate early, super important, you know? So, man, my best advice to you in that is just keep tapping in with what you know what I'm saying, what you're looking at now, especially while you have this time, because it's just going to further you from the rest of the pack. It's definitely a way to separate yourself.
Yeah. And while we speaking on money, you feel what I'm saying? Like, while we speaking on money, that's been one of my nicks, you know what I'm saying? Learning, you feel what I'm saying? Because I've never really had money before, you know? So when you don't have money, you want to splurge. That's where all these tats come from. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get paid, I want to get tatted, you know what I mean? So the biggest thing during quarantine is money. You know what I'm saying? So I've been learning how to budget money, how to get money, where to spend money, when to spend money. I bought groceries now.
Yeah, quarantine low-key a blessing, man.
Yeah, it's low-key taught me a lot. Like I wouldn't have had time to focus on money issues because the coaches would have been taking care of me. But now I'm kind of on my own. I'm like, okay, I can't go here, you know what I'm saying, when I want to. I got to wait to stack. Yeah. I got a little job at Amazon. I was working at Amazon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so.
Which joint you was working at?
I was in Baltimore. I was in Baltimore working on it.
Yeah, you just came back.
I did the boxes. I was doing boxes, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that check, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that I can't live week to week. Yeah. Like, a lot of people live week to week. Yeah, I can't live week to week. Like, I realized I really hate Amazon. I'm not going to lie. Like, I really hate it. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, living check to check, week to week, or month to month. Like, I was reading a book. Like, you know, I was reading a book, and I was reading like the poor man lives week to week or day to day, as the rich man lives year to year. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, rich dad, poor dad.
Yeah, rich dad. So like, so reading that, it's like, like this is what feeling, living week to week feel like, and this is what feeling years to years feel like, I can take a day off one day and week to week you can't do that. And then I was just thinking like, what if I have children one day? Yeah. I can't be living week to week. This little check ain't gonna be cutting it. You know what I'm saying?
It's barely cutting it for
me. It's barely cutting it for one person. You talking about a wife and children and listening to somebody all your life. You know what I'm saying? Working at 9 to 5. I just thank God I was, born.
That's my experience with Amazon right there. Bro. Yeah, I'm talking about it first. It took me down for a little bit because I'm like, I don't want to be doing this. Yeah. So I used it to further motivate myself to know that I got to go through this to get to where I want to get to. Yeah. This is right here is going to teach me, I don't want to come back in here ever again.
That's that. It motivated me. At first, it left me a little depressed. Like, throughout, I'm like, man, like waking up. And then they added on mandatory overtime. Yeah. So, like, I'm getting up at 6, usually to do what I love. Yeah. So now I'm getting up at 6. And I'm in a factory from 2 to 6 to 6. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't keep doing this. Like, it is making me depressed. It's making me snap on people. Like, I'm snapping. I'm like bottled up. I don't like it at all. It was just to make money. So
I'm already knowing.
Now that I got like little businesses outside, I ain't got to worry about Amazon.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So I was reading the average person who makes what? Because if you make 6 figures, you're part of 1% of the world. That's crazy. So I was reading up on it, and turns out the average person who makes $50 million a year has at least 8 different forms of income.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, man. It all comes full circle.
That's big, man. So just, you know what I'm saying? If you're a football player, I'll just let you know, like, that ain't gonna last forever. Just think about now what you're going to do later.
That's a good mindset to have, man.
Football does not last. And for some of them, the average span is 3 years. You might get hurt so if you start a business, like I was talking about the restaurant. I'm going to start a restaurant. I'm going to put money into it.
Invest into yourself.
Yeah, don't just dream about it. Start formulating your plans now so we all be set when we got to be set.
Like, man, that makes me feel good to hear you talk about, man.
Yeah, just put the plan in order. You feel what I'm saying? Learn how to spend money now. So when you get, you know what I'm saying, 22 years old and you got 16, 20 mil in the bank, you know how to spend it. Don't just go out buying Ranges because Jordan's turning to cars. So then you buy cars and you buy Louis and all this stuff when you could be investing. You could be putting into a restaurant or a car wash.
Liabilities and
assets, and just like a lot of people can just say they invest in, but you want to know where you put your money. You want to have a plan towards it. Don't just invest because I'm telling you to invest. Have a plan behind.
That's right there, man.
Yeah, so I've been thinking deeper.
That's super refreshing, man. Like I said, keep doing that. Don't stop that. And before we move on, I know what you said, books, that's another topic I like to bring up because I'm trying to get more discipline for reading, you know what I'm saying? So any books you recommend for me or anybody watch?
Oh, yeah, I definitely seen your books because a lot of people my age don't read, truthfully. A lot of athletes my age don't read, especially.
A lot of people in general, man.
Yeah, a lot of people in general don't read. So, like, reading, it'll take you to a different level. Yeah. So, I definitely, I read a lot of books about money and real. I like realistic books.
Yeah,
I don't like all the fiction and stuff. I'm not into that. I'm more into, like,
I got a load of books I need to read.
Yeah,
man.
books
Malcolm
that'll
X,
teach me real stuff. You know, I like books
so
like that.
all that just go right up here, man. Just it builds you up, make you stronger. And like I said, you never know what you could pull from a book to apply to your game. You know,
Yeah,
it's little things. Life is a game. You dig what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So you applying all that. So boom. Now to the next chapter. I guess this is probably like the biggest thing to talk about. You know, the commitment was really, 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 really interesting. You know, because it started off one way, and I was like, okay, boom, this is where we going, and then we went somewhere else with it. I'm like, okay, this is where we going now. You feel me? So
yeah,
go ahead. I guess it's the first time you really talked about it.
This is the first time I talked about it. So
this was big.
I'm definitely
sent me something about this.
I'm definitely posting this on Instagram. Yeah, y'all gotta watch this.
Oh, sure.
This is my first time talking about it, man. So okay, I'm committed to Florida, right? As young, I committed as a junior, but I wasn't deep into my junior year at all. It was September 1st. So like, I don't know if you know, but the rules are you can't talk to a certain school until your junior year. You can't. So they can get off. You can get offered to them, but you can call them, but they can't call you. They can't text you. They can't do that until August 1st when you officially a junior. So I committed a month into my junior year, you feel what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I love Florida. Like, it was a great school. You get top education, you're going to get good football, you're in good weather. You know, and I was committed for a while. So, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at the basic stuff. Good weather, great football, great school. I'm getting all three that I want. You know what I'm saying? One. So, that was a good place for me. And as I want to say around... So I become an All-American in January.
Jeez.
I become official All-American.
Oh, wow,
get invited to the UA game and stuff like that. And this is at the end of my junior year, so you know what I'm saying? I'm officially an All-American. And schools come out the blue. Of course, I still was talking to schools like Tennessee, Ohio State, Clemson. All those schools on my line, like, you know, consistently. Alabama still talking to me. So, like, those schools were always kind of texting me, but I was pretty much locked in with Florida at the time. And then something changed, man. I want to say Florida got relaxed, but I was committed for so long. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We know CJ's good. And I preach loyalty. You feel what I'm saying? I preach loyalty. Like, that's what this means, NFL. Like, it's not mean football. It's never forget loyalty. So like
copy right there.
Yeah, so I was definitely like, you know, real loyal to Florida. And I love Florida, and kind of got complacent. I kind of let other schools kind of creep in there, but I wasn't gonna leave. And so, tell you the truth, Florida was recruiting a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I kind of felt like you wasn't special. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just another kid who's going to another big school. You feel what I'm saying? I could do that. Anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the time,
so I'm like, I'm talking to Boston College now, and they got a new coach who's from Ohio State, my dream school. He's really good at developing, you know, like, Denzel Ward. I'm sorry, not Denzel, scratch that, I'm sorry. Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman, Jeffrey Okuda, who just came out, Damon Arnett, who just came out. These are first-round draft picks.
These are names, too.
Yeah, these are names. These are not, these are names. He got NFL experience. So he coached at the 49ers, and he coached at the Jets, and he coached, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. How are y'all different? You feel what I'm saying? So now the school costs $75,000 a year to go to. So there's no slight school. Top up there with Ivy League and education. Education was big for me. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, they got that too. I'm kind of listening. Then they got a coach named Azar, Coach Azar, and he's recruiting me, and he's like family for me. You know, I just met the Florida coach that year. He's a good dude. I love Coach Gray. Yeah. But Coach Azar is kind of like family. I knew him since 8th grade.
Yeah, this is real.
Yeah, he gave me one of my first offers. You know what I'm saying? So he's been making me since 8th grade to 12th. I've been in contact with him. Man. And then this would change, man. I'm in Maryland. I'm in PG County. Yeah. And I'm with my coach, you know, Coach Justin, I call like family, and he brings some people over. And Coach Azar is you know, well known. He's from DC. And they were just talking about how Coach Azar changed their life, man. Like, he took inner city kids home with him. Yeah. He changed their life, you feel what I'm saying? Then he went to college, he still helped them. They was like, I remember them telling, like, one dude was like, Coach Azar, I didn't make it in football, but Coach Azar gave me a job. Like, I'm working, and now I can feed my kid now. So I'm like, oh, that was big for me, like a family man, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He take care of his, and that was big. Like, that was real big. Like, not hearing it from him, but he ain't never brag about it. He ain't say nothing about it. I would have never knew. You feel what I'm saying? He taking care of the fame, take care of all his players. He still checking. I was committed. He was still family to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, talk to me about life. The real of everything.
Yeah, so it ain't just one dimensional.
Yeah, it wasn't one dimensional. I feel love. Like, it's real love here. So, still talking to Azar. He just kind of changed my mind, and then it's different. Like, I can start my own thing. I'm the biggest recruit Boston College.
We're gonna get to that.
They've never had nobody that big, and I'm not throwing that at anybody's face or saying I'm better than everybody. Just saying, like, in terms of like, I'm building my own legacy. I'm building my own thing. So now it's like he's not just a big kid from Florida. He's like, oh, he's starting his own thing, and dang, like, now I know him. I know him now. Like, that's kind of trendy. Like, oh, like, you can start your own thing at a little school. Basketball players do that a lot. So not too many football players really branch out like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, and then it's a little closer to home. You know what I mean? It's only 5 hours. So, it's closer to home. People can see me play. We play in North Carolina. That's 2 hours away from here. You know what I'm saying? We play in Virginia Tech and Virginia. That's an hour and one of them 2 hours and 30. So, yeah, a little long. Yeah, a little long. But Virginia, we play Virginia. We play Virginia every year. And Maryland only 2 hours away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool, like, to see, like, I can play closer to home. I can build my own legacy. I got coaches who actually care about me. You feel what I'm saying? I do what I'm supposed to do. I can play earlier. That's dope, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like it was like a business move. It was like, I love Florida. Don't get me wrong. To all the Florida fans, like, I love Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you because it was like,
it's not like I hate Florida.
2 days before you made the switch, it's like you posted up the Florida pick. And I'm like, yo, because I started like, yo, we're not sure if he going to Florida.
For a lot of people don't know, and like, shoot, you getting some exclusive stuff. Yeah. I decommitted from Florida in April.
Oh.
So when I posted, I don't like my stuff on the media because I'm more of a closed up person, and I was still considering Florida. And I didn't want to be one of those people who was so happy to just post I decommitted from Florida. So I decommitted in April, and what I committed? I committed to Boston College last month. So it's been months that I've been thinking about this, and I decommitted, and I posted a post, and I was like, recruitment shut down. Yeah, so people still thinking I'm committed to Florida was like, because I never announced that I decommitted. So they're like, oh, he locked in. Yeah, like, he locked in. Man. And so I'm like, so I'm like, ooh, this kind of dead was a bad idea, but I posted already. And Florida already retweeting it, and I'm like, ooh, like, it's bad. And I guess I could have had better communication. Like, that's on my part. I could have said something.
That's a learning experience, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that reminds me of LeBron and the decision.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really well liked. You feel what I'm saying? So when I posted that I was committed to Boston College, it just shook so many people up. Like what? Like, you switched on this dude? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, people I don't know, fans and stuff.
Sure. They Florida fans was
they was heated, man, heated. And I didn't want it to be like that. The little part in the video where it put the Florida text, that I didn't even know that was in the video. When y'all seen the video, that was my first time seeing the video too. I didn't mean to disrespect Florida. Like, I love Florida. I think it's a great school.
Shout out to Florida.
I just kind of made a business move. Like, it was business for me. Like, I felt like I could be better at this school. It's closer. I mean, it's colder, but I'm still going to get a great education, top 30 in the country. I'm going to play a little earlier. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And experience is the best teacher. I think you need that.
This is a full circle conversation. Yeah. So I'm gonna name this episode "Full Circle Burden Boys." Cause like everything that you said, man, is just like I said, you're a brand, and that's how you treated that decision. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We respect that. That's hats off to you right there, man. And to just know that much at a young age is super dope to me because I feel like the average person really doesn't. And then you're making your own way. So boom, Boston College is coming up, man. Jeez. You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. At first, I was a little nervous, but I've lived away from home, so for me, it's different. Like, a lot of people have trouble adjusting, but I've lived the college lifestyle. I've traveled to Florida and California, and I've played on ESPN.
Early.
Yeah, I played on ESPN every year, so it's like, you know, I played in front of 10,000 fans. I played in college stadiums. You know, for me, I probably got to adjust to a little stricter schedule. You know, I've always had. I mean, I told you I grind from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Like grinding is grinding is nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying. I know I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, but I am moving up levels, so it's gonna take me a while to adjust to the game speed, the game. You know the athletic part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the most athletic. Just like starting high school. So it's going to take time for me to develop, you know, especially body-wise. Probably the biggest thing right now. Like, I got to develop. I got to pick up about 10 pounds.
Oh, this is going to be dope to watch, man.
Yeah, so it's like another piece. Like, I feel good because all that's giving me motivation. Like, I've done it in high school. Now, and this is the big part. You feel what I'm saying? This is for money. The next level after this, I'm getting paid.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy, man. Like, I'm close to my dreams now. If you think about it.
Yeah, you deserve it.
I'm 3 years from my dream. And I graduate in 3 years. So I'm graduating early. You know what I'm saying? I can leave in 3 years as a junior and, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my goal.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people graduate 4 years. But if I can graduate in 3, get to the league in 3,
hey,
that's big for me.
Graduating.
Yeah, and I got all the pieces in front of me. I got a coach who know how to get you there. I got, you know what I'm saying, and give me a family vibe when I'm having them hard days. I got what I need. I got the pieces I need. I got supporters. You know, so I got my family. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, my girl's been a big supporter for me.
You know need that, man. Like I said,
in terms of I ain't gotta worry about just running around and messing with, you know, chasing females and stuff. I can kind of just be set. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. She in college too, so she working on what she got to work on.
Yeah, man.
You feel what I'm saying? I got you know what I'm saying? I got the work ethic. I know what I need to do, what I need to train for, how hard I need to train. Of course, over time, my training probably gonna get more intense.
So
you know,
that'll come into the competitive.
That'll come with experience. You feel what I'm saying? I got the pieces in front of me now. I gotta put the pieces together and stay motivated, stay hungry, and everything else will fall in place, bro.
Yeah, hey, man, that's peace. That's peace right there. It's going to be something fun to watch, man. Just keep challenging yourself, you know what I'm saying? Keep building the brain, keep building your brain. Yeah. All that's going to reflect on the field. We already know that.
Yeah. What's next for you, bro?
What's next for
me?
You
Finish college this year, son. What you got?
Man. I mean,
what you got planned, cuz?
I'm trying to find internships and all these different type of things, you know what I mean, right now. But for me, what I really want is that like music. With this, it's the music, it's just entertainment in general. Like, yeah, for sure. In the room, it's nothing but movies over here, you know what I'm saying? Movies, music, that's me. You know, at young age, just writing little stories or in English class, you know, having the best essays to stand out. That's what it's all about, man. So if I can make all this full circle, which I will make this full circle, I just got to figure out the journey to get there right now is definitely, it's a little questionable. I got a problem where I want to jump to the future so fast, but hey, man, I got to put in my work to get there, you know. I'm working on new music right now.
Jay-Z didn't blow up to his mid-20s.
26. Yeah. 26 is when his first album dropped. You feel me? I keep the mic right there, so
yeah, I think J. Cole was...
He graduated college.
Yeah. So, I mean... Real, perseverance, bro.
So
things not gonna start like some things. It's not like sports, you know what I'm saying, where you kind of got to start young. It's more like with the game, you kind of got to get yourself out there.
It's the work ethic.
Yeah, your brand out there. So just keep grinding, bro, for real. You know, I'm listening. I'm always listening. I told you, put your music in the group chat we got. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out
get it out there more.
The fellas, man. Music Kings.
Yeah, Music Kings. We in the group chat, Music Queens. It's like that. You know what I mean? We got all the unreleased. And,
I'm about to start sending y'all some exclusive stuff.
We listening, and your cousin started rapping. Believe it or not, I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want you to. But he in the group chat. Yeah, he in the group chat. He started music too. You know, he hoops still. So. You know what I'm saying? That's still his first love, but I play with song. He got a banger. So you could definitely help him with that. You know, y'all can help each other.
Yeah, so that's what I'm all about, man. That's what the show is all about. Like everybody I've had on here, I'm really just connecting the circle right now. So I got people I know do this, and they know what I do. So we bringing everything together. You know, I want to see other people eat. That's another thing. Like I did a little label thing like last summer, but I had to kind of sit myself down on that because I'm like, yo, you can't help nobody get to nowhere you never been. So right now, you know. Like you said, you know, with your girl helping you, my girl helped me, man. I did, like, did a couple performances before COVID hit. She was finding stuff. She was like, yo, you can go here, you can go here.
Yeah.
So that was dope. So really for me, it's just, you know, getting places with the people. And then with music right now, music's so different. And with the substance, they're like, well, I don't want to say substance. Cause to me, some people lack it, but other people don't. It's like when you give them a certain type of message, let me fix this. You give them a certain type of message or whatever, it's not the most popular thing right now. So, you know, my whole thing that I'm telling myself, I'm like, real music gonna last, real music gonna last. Because I'm coming with substance, I'm coming with lyrics. Cause that's, you know what we listen to, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's more
when I'm around your dad and all them, your dad put me on the Nas.
Yeah.
You feel me? Lynn put me on the Jay-Z and DMX and all them. Yeah. So I'm in like middle school going through their CD collections and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Listening to what they listen to.
And I'm a big Cole fan, so I understand.
Sure. Like, the same with Cole.
Slow, it's not
for me.
Yeah, like I like Wayne, Cole, and then like I like those lyrics. I know Nas. I love Jay-Z. I'm a big Jay-Z fan too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love older music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now today's time is more like, you know, fast beat, crazy beat. You know what I'm saying? Then
musically inclined.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So like the trend right now is more like vibes. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everybody wants
like more than a vibe than a feel. Though.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, so it's a lot of time sometimes you don't have rappers talking about nothing.
Exactly.
It's just like a hard beat.
Exactly.
You can dance to it. You got TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take time for sure, but I'm definitely listening. I know a lot of people gonna listen.
Yeah, it's all about the journey, though. You know what I'm saying? And just taking. I don't rap about nothing that I ain't seen or did or know somebody that may have experienced. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do nothing but tell my story. And the people that listen to it, they know what's up, but they like, yo, it's different. You know what I mean? So and that's not to speak big on myself or whatever, but like I said, I know I'm different. Yeah. I know my mind is different than the average person is doing that. I know we different. You know what I mean?
Definitely. So, and I just like that in your music, you yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody want this, you know what I'm saying, this crazy, you know what I'm saying, street person, you feel what I'm saying? And everybody ain't from the streets. Like, you could be from a bad area, that still don't make you from the streets.
Man, most gangster things is being yourself.
Being yourself, and that's why I like Cole the most. Cole is just himself, like, from a bad area, you know what I'm saying? I can relate. Yeah. From a bad area. But he just himself, you feel what I'm saying? He ain't no dope dealer or drug dealer or he ain't kill, you know what I'm saying? He just, Cole is just Cole, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why, you know what I'm saying? I can definitely feel that in y'all music. Y'all just y'allself. Like, y'all ain't trying to be nobody else. I think people get too caught up sometimes, like, I want to be, he real street. He killed somebody. Like, that's supposed to be cool for real.
I draw all this parallels to sports, like you was talking about, you know, about how to up your game and stuff like that. For me, I feel I had to up my pen. So if you listen to my music, it's little to no curse words in there. Because I'm like, every rapper, if you listen to it, because I study all this stuff, a lot of profanity in music is used in a rhyme scheme, you know what I'm saying? Because N always rhymes with N, F always rhymes with F, you feel me? It's a scheme where the cuss word is used as a bar. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, if I can eliminate the filler, then there's more substance in it, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to read in between the lines when it's all right there. And I started writing on paper instead of writing on
different people can listen to your stuff now.
You know what I'm saying? It opens up the market. And I'm big on, like, stuff with the youth. Like, when I was working at the summer camp, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, these kids is looking up to me, so they listening to the music. So I'm gonna make sure they listening to something that is gonna help them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna paint that picture that of positivity or whatever. But like I said, it's still real at the end of the day. It's my story, and I can tell the story 100 different ways. You know what I'm saying? Any type of story, any type of way is how I really use it. I believe in my pen. You know what I mean? My pen is my football. You dig?
Yeah. Work ethic. So all you need is one song, bro.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. It's really one song, one moment.
That's one thing about, you know, the music industry. You need one song.
But see, I've been doing music for so long that it's like songs is cool, but for me, I'm a project artist. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to make albums at 12 years old. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm putting out projects. 'Cause I want it to be a body. You know, of course, some people just want the sample. I'm working on that for people that do want it, but for me, I want the full body. Because sometimes you'll hear a song that you might not like the song as a single, but you hear it in the context of the album, it's like, yo, this fits so much more perfect here, you know what I mean? So it's puzzle pieces, man. Stuff that you say, like I said, all parallels to me. So, yeah, we'll keep going. That's for sure.
Definitely, man.
So, boom, before we get out of here, we're going to shoot some hoops before it get dark if you got time.
Yeah, definitely.
But what's some advice you got, you know what I'm saying, young kid in your situation, he's playing football. You know, you want to separate yourself from the crowd.
I get this question a lot. How do I separate myself? There's a lot of different answers to that, man. Honestly, I want y'all to be yourself. Everybody's blessed with different talents, different abilities. You know, that's the truth of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have talent that everybody else has sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? I lack in certain fields where somebody else, you know, might persevere. So the biggest thing, you feel what I'm saying, especially for athletes, is just you really have to outwork everybody. Yeah. And you have to, I think mindset is the biggest thing. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, I go to workouts. Don't just be part of the workout. It's different people at the workout. Everybody's working out like you. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest part is standing out at the workouts, and that's how you stand out on the field. Yeah. That's what I've learned. Like, okay, that dude who's first at the workouts, he first in conditioning. He first when we in the line working out. So he first in thing that everything he do. That's the person when he get on the field, you can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out my man Blake, because he helped me out too. He was the person who showed me a lot of work ethic stuff. I didn't meet him to my junior year. He go to Michigan now, but man, he showed me like, okay, he work out like everybody else work out. He work out a little extra. He the one who stay back after practice. So all right, now I'm staying back after practice. Like, you know what I'm saying? So after workout, everybody go home. You work on the group. He doing a little extra. You feel? How do I get better? You feel what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? He break down film a little longer. Everybody in the team watch film, but he watching film after that. You feel what I'm saying? So I think the biggest thing is doing things on your own. You can't go to school without grades, I'll tell you the truth. Because I seen so many of my friends just be so good on the field and school mess them up. So do what you need to do on the, you know what I'm saying, the classroom. That's definitely big.
Super.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you averaging C's and B's, that's a 2. What? That's like a 2.8, 3.0.
It's over a 2.5.
Yeah. So you can get all C's and get a 2.5. You know what I'm saying? So just do what you need to do, and just you gotta outwork everybody. That's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? Because people are always gonna be fast. Somebody gonna be faster than you. Somebody gonna be stronger than you. You feel what I'm saying? So I think the biggest, words are control what you can control. And you can control your work ethic. You can control what you do in the classroom. You can control how you work. You know what I'm saying? You can't control your athletic ability, but you control everything outside of that. So just do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest. For anybody who's trying to make it, just control what you control. You can control how you work. You can control when you work. You can control things like that. You can't control where you from or who you play for, but you know what I'm saying? Control what you control. And now with social media, y'all can get yourself out there. So post y'all film. Make sure y'all film shows progress. You feel what I'm saying? And just lock in for real.
Watch this interview.
Watch
this show. You'll hear the whole story.
Definitely. From an 18-year-old. Just turned 18. So.
All right, so this is my last question, just because it came to my mind. Do you think, with especially everything going now, it's going to be a time where we start seeing the top athletes go to HBCUs? In football, basketball, in all sports? Will this happen?
Ooh, okay. Let me tell you, like, the pros and cons of it, okay? Obviously, HBCUs are very underfunded compared to bigger schools. For sure. Predominantly white schools. And that's just the truth about it. So, do I think it'll happen eventually? I'm not going to say it's going to be quick because, all this Black Lives Matter stuff is going on.
I think we slowly, very, very slowly easing into it.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be something. Somebody's going to be willing to take a risk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll happen in football. Basketball quicker than football because it's more people. You know what I'm saying? Me as one corner, I really can't change that much unless a whole group of people come with me. So you're going to need somebody like number 1 quarterback in the country or something like that, or, a top-ranked quarterback. I think that'll change football.
Yeah, because then it's going to
be
what I'm saying?
Basketball don't really matter. It doesn't really matter where we go. And I'm not going to lie, us as black athletes, the truth is we control the narrative, honestly. So,
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think if as football, I think a bunch of people are going to have to do it. I think basketball is going to happen a little quicker because basketball,
don't take as much.
I could drop 30 and 10 and we win the game. Football, I could have, 3 picks and it doesn't really matter. We still lose, you know what I mean? So, You know, I think because football is more of a team sport, I think it's gonna be slower. You can need a lot of big names. More as like basketball, you can have one big name and that could change the whole course. Yeah. Whereas in football, I think you're gonna need a few big names, and people really gonna have to be willing to take a risk because it's not as much attention. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a little underfunded. You're not gonna be getting as much as you get at a PWI, and it changes a lot. You feel what I'm saying? But and media coverage, especially because media is probably the biggest factor.
I think that'll all come with it though. If the biggest player goes to HBCU, I think that.
I think over time football
brings the fun into it.
You just once the players come, then the media.
Yeah, everything else.
Now we gotta watch them. Now they got a whole team full of 4 and 5 stars. Like, oh, we gotta watch them now. Like they're the team to watch. And then other people will come, and I think as people start opening their eyes and reading more and start understanding things, I think HBCU gonna be popular.
Because even with the HBCU experience, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine it with the top players going there. You know, like CIAA weekends made a big deal. Just imagine that on a larger scale.
Imagine homecoming.
You know, it'll be
my
crazy.
God,
it's
like,
already
you know what I'm saying?
But,
like,
you know, when you add that factor into it, dog.
Yeah, like Norfolk State versus Delaware State, and it's big players playing like homecoming. Like everybody's gonna want to be there. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll wake a lot of people up. It'll wake a lot of people up.
I think it's coming, man. Especially with the times we in right now, man. I can see it.
Yeah, somebody gonna take the risk. I'm sorry I didn't, but
hey, no.
I think it's better to take the risk when you got somebody behind you.
Oh, like, for sure, man. But even in yours, you know, you took that risk.
Yeah. I took different risk. A little smaller school. Not as big as Florida.
That's going to change the game, you know. I feel like that's a step just into it in general.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's definitely. It's coming. It's coming.
So it's up, man. It's up 1,000, like I say. My whole thing, 1,000 nights, that's just what it is. Yeah. So boom, you know.
They're coming to play. Once that 1 5-star came, I know basketball about to start it up now. So.
Yeah. We got somebody coming to NSU. I can't think of dude's name, but he up there, you know what I'm saying? He's up there for sure. It was a big deal.
Yeah, so it's coming. I can't wait.
Boom, this is the exclusive, man, right here. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead, comment on it, like it, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Click the notification bell so you don't miss no more of these exclusives that we bring you on.
I just got some exclusive stuff. So follow me on the gram, Hoodie C.
It's all in the
I'm posting it. I'm posting this. I'm posting 1,000 times. People around me gonna post it. I know it's an hour, but y'all about to get some good.
No, it's game though. That's what it's all about.
Like, it's real game. You know, this is my first podcast. Like. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do it with my uncle. I had a lot of offers. So I want to do it with family, help him get his name out there, help me get my name out there. So, yeah, go ahead, like and subscribe. Let's get this J started.
Before we get out, man, this is the last thing. Ain't no question, ain't nothing like that. I just want to tell you on camera so you know I said it. You can't say I ain't gonna say it. You can look on camera. I'm proud of you. Anything you ever need, man, if I can help, and, you know, call me, text me. You got my number anytime, whatever it is. I got you. Advice. Anything. You want somebody to talk to, you want to hear something funny, I'm always here for you, man. Since little dude, you know what I'm saying? Since a little dude crawling in the floor, and I'm like, yo, who is this guy? You feel me? It's all love. We all proud of you back there. We all behind you. You got the last name, bro. It's gonna be crazy to see this, man. You know, you breaking down barriers. We salute you for that.
No doubt, man. We both gonna make it. See you at the top.
Yeah, we out of here.